COVID-19, understandably, has devastated many San Diego families. And today we're here to remind those same families that we have the opportunity to provide some much needed financial assistance during these difficult times. Because of our federal and state representatives who heard our advocacy for rental relief for San Diegans, we now have a fund of $83 million to help struggling renters with past due rent and utility payments. This allows San Diego to distribute these fundings through what we're calling our Housing Stability Assistance Program, which was launched just 1 week ago. And it's particularly important for our hard-hit sectors of our economy. Specifically, I'm thinking of our tourism, hospitality, and service workers across the city. These are workers who are disproportionately impacted by the pandemic and who are likely slow to be able to return to the workforce. They have been hard hit, but their rent has continued to become due. And many of them are dealing with unsustainable back rent, where that's where this program can come in to help fill in that gap, give them peace of mind, get them focused on getting back to work. We're encouraging employers to also spread the word about this important program. We recognize and know that many businesses had no choice but to cut hours and to reduce positions. And so we ask these employers to let folks know about this program. It may be critical to them bridging the gap as they re-enter the workforce.
The hospitality industry is the backbone of San Diego's economy and small businesses. And in this past year, we've seen devastation that can be wrought when hospitality is interrupted severely. The hospitality industry has been there for the city for decades, and now it's our time to be there for you. Thousands of hotel and restaurant workers who were laid off and furloughed for months this past year, or even the entire year, have been put in a very difficult situation by COVID. And so I'm happy to stand shoulder to shoulder with the leaders of these industries to tell these workers that the City of San Diego and the San Diego Housing Commission are here to help you and serve you and make sure that your workers and your employees can take advantage of this program so that we can get through the end of COVID and back onto life as we know it in San Diego. And I'm here to encourage qualifying San Diegans in need in hospitality industry and beyond to use this important lifeline.
Many workers are struggling with the uncertainty of past due rent and utilities that have built up over the past year due to the COVID-19 pandemic. And today we want to make sure that you all know that help is available. The San Diego Housing Commission encourages every low-income household in the city that has been affected by COVID-19 to apply for the COVID-19 Housing Stability Assistance Program. The Housing Commission is also working with some 10 community-based organizations to help San Diegans apply. Many more organizations serving neighborhoods throughout the city can also provide valuable, helpful information. And the Bayside Community Center here, where we're at today, is a great example of one of these organizations.
You don't hear a lot about us in the news, but the workers in the tourism industry have been completely devastated by this pandemic. A year ago this month, hotels and event centers began to completely shut down, putting tens of thousands of tourism workers on furlough or permanent layoff with little or no warning. The vast majority have not returned to work yet. With nowhere to turn to, hotel and hospitality workers began lining up by the hundreds and sometimes by the thousand outside of our union office every day. Almost overnight, our office became a triage center connecting hotel and hospitality workers with resources for food and bills. And we're still doing this today. The sad fact is that many of our communities were already struggling with the cost of living when our tourism industry shut down. These jobs are historically low-paying jobs, and often those who rely on them struggle to support their families and are overwhelmingly women, immigrants, and people of color.
The CRA, along with the City of San Diego Housing Commission, are fully committed to helping individual families and communities in need during this economic recovery. As we all know, the road to recovery for many will take time, and that is why we are so thankful to Mayor Todd Gloria, the City of San Diego, and the San Diego Housing Commission funding and implementing programs like this and assisting the well over 300,000 team members that we have in the restaurant and hospitality industry, and we're very thankful for the invitation of being here today. And we want to say thank you to the public in San Diego. It has been a year, and we are starting to slowly come back from this, and we really appreciate the support in the restaurant industry.